Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you subscribed before and you were a long time subscriber, then welcome to you guys as well. We're going to go through the watch list for Tuesday, September 20th. So get ready, buckle up. We're going to go through about 20 plays here and the best way to set yourself up to win in those plays. Guys, if you're struggling with the strat, struggling with trading, you're just looking to become more profitable, more consistent, this channel, you're in the right spot, okay? That's exactly what we teach here. I've got 350 plus videos for you guys to learn this strategy, and it's by far the easiest strategy that you will ever come across. Hey, I want to go through a couple quick things before we jump into this list. Number one, this platform that I use here is called TradingView. If you're looking for a platform like this for a way to chart all your tickers, then I've got a link in the description below for TradingView. It'll give you a free 30-day trial to their paid subscription services. And then after that, if you decide to use one of those services, you get up to $30 off of that subscription. So go check that out in the link below. I'm on Twitter. You can follow me there at Mr. Clark Griswold. If you have comments, if you've made profits, comment down below. Let me know what you've done. Let me know how you're doing, good or bad. I'm here to help you guys out. And then while you're at it, give me a thumbs up on that video. Actually, what else you can do, make sure you guys subscribe down below, but hit that bell. That bell will send you the notifications for when I send out videos just like this one every single day. So videos like this, videos on, you know, our SPY series where I walk you guys through SPY every single day on the 30-minute chart. I've got a new Questions with Clark, comes out on Sundays. You guys ask questions, I answer them on that show. Okay, so a lot of great stuff on this channel for you guys to learn from. I do have a Discord as well, so that link is in the description. That Discord offers you everything I have. Okay, whether it's free or fee-based, it's in that Discord. Whether it's the rooms just to chat in, there's a bunch of different rooms that are free in there. But then I've also got the Griswold Gold membership, which gives you access to the live trading bots, the Griswold Strat Indicator, which is a bunch of indicators all wrapped into one, and a bunch of other good stuff. So go check that out. Everything that you guys need to know, all the information is in that Discord. So go join that Discord, or the links are in the description below to purchase any one of those, okay? And then the last thing I want to go through is the ads. So I know the ads suck, guys. No one wants to watch the ads or let them play, but those ads pay for this stuff to be free, okay? Let those advertisers pay to keep this stuff free. I don't ever want to put these into a Discord where you guys have to pay for all this information. Most of what I teach can be found in these videos, so watch the videos, learn. If you need extra help, I am here for you guys, okay? So let those ads roll through, let the advertisers pay for your education, and I thank you in advance. It pays for my time to do these videos, and they do take up a lot of my time, but I do enjoy doing them, so thank you guys in advance for letting those ads roll through. All right. Let's get started on this list. The first one I've got on my list, and if there's a setup, it'll always be on my list. It will always be on my top 5 plays. If you're looking for the top 5 plays, they can be found in the Griswold Gold membership on the Discord. Okay, so Neo is the very first one. Neo had a 2 down today that finished green. So we opened up way down here, we gapped down, and then came right back up through. So the day, the week, the month are all green. This hourly will be green if we trigger as well. And we can take targets at $21.34. If you're asking how I play the options, guys, I take closest expiry that I can. And then my strike price, if this is trading at $20.96, that's our trigger price. I'm looking to take my strike price at 21, maybe 22 at the highest on this, okay? So that's how I play them. Closest expiry, and then 1 to 3 strikes out of what our trigger is, okay? Next up, we've got DraftKings DKNG, 2 down, finish green. We've got great time frame continuity. We're going to look for calls at 1877, first targets at 1910, next targets at the top of the preceding wicks. This is a rev strat, so it's a 1, 2 down, 2 up reversal. Now we have the 2 down, it finished green. If it finished red, this wouldn't be on my play. But because it's a 2 down and it finished green, it gives me a higher probability that this trade is going to trend upwards. And that's what we play. It's probabilities. And I want to mention this to you guys. There is risk in every trade. Every strategy, every trade, there is risk. How much risk? Well, that's the question. we don't know that this trade is going to work out in our favor. We don't know that it's going to trend up tomorrow. But the probabilities tell us what we have with time frame, what we have with this setup tells us that the probability is high that this trade works out. Doesn't mean it's going to work out, but a high probability of it working out. Next up, we've got Roku. Roku, same thing. 122 Rev Strat is what we're looking for. Time frame continuity on our side. Calls at 73.27. MU, it's Micron Technology. Okay, inside bars. I talk about this on every show. So inside bars, guys, these yellow bars that you see are painted that way because of the Griswold Strat indicator. The time frame continuity, part of the Griswold Strat indicator. The candlestick numbers, part of the Griswold Strat indicator. So are these white outside bars and the OB and the IB tabs, okay? It's an all-in-one stop shop on that indicator. So inside bars, they don't break the high and they do not break the low of the previous candle. It's a consolidating range, a tightening range, okay? So what we're looking for when you see these yellow bars or these inside bars or these one bars, I want you guys to think of a spring being compressed, tightened, loaded. And when you let go of that spring, what happens? That spring explodes to one side or the other. And we can just go back in time and look. So this one didn't work because it was a gap. And this is why I like going back to show you guys this stuff, because it shows you guys that they don't always work, but probabilities that they work are very high. So this one here gapped up again. So there's two that gapped up. We can keep going back and looking a little further. My kid doesn't know I'm recording. She just walked in the door. There's another gap, and then we've got this inside bar here as well. There was another gap. This inside bar went outside bar. Here we have one right here. So we opened, came up, and then we trended all the way down. So we hit trigger, and then we hit targets all the way through, okay? Targets, and then it didn't hit that target, but this is a really good win. And that's why I like to go back and show you guys these things, because it shows you that they don't always work. So you can't be saying, oh, you gave us a setup and it didn't work. They don't always work, but it's high probability. Okay, the other thing I like about this one, so we've got time frame continuity to the downside for the most part outside of this day in the week. But if we trigger, that day and that week are going to go red if we trigger to the downside. Okay, if we trigger to the downside, the day of the week go red. This is an inverse hammer or a shooter candle, which is a bearish pattern. So that's the way I would like this to run. Does it run that way? I don't know. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. Lyft, LYFT. Lyft had a 2 down finish green as well. Calls at 1638. You guys know how to mark the targets at the top of the wicks. I actually want to go back and show you guys something here. Most of you probably know this already, but if you're new, that next target goes to the bottom of the wick because we have a gap. So anytime there's a gap, we take the bottom, and then your next target would be at the top of that same candle, okay? Cisco, CSCO, 2 down, finish green. We're going to look for calls at 43.44. We've got nice time frame continuity there. Google, inside bar. Okay, we've already talked about inside bars, so you guys know about them. Here's a perfect example of an inside bar that worked really, really well. So we triggered, and here's the thing, guys. These candlesticks tell you what to do. They tell you a story. You just have to read the story that they've written for you. So this candlestick, for example, is saying, buy me here, and you can sell me at this profit target, at this profit target, at this profit target, or at this profit target. You can sell them at any one of those, okay? But you have to be able to read what that candlestick is telling you. If you read it, you would have won on this trade. Okay, so we have an inside bar again on Google. It's telling you where to buy it, and it tells you where to sell it, okay? So calls at 104.04, puts at 102.37. And if you have questions about this stuff, guys, make sure to ask them down below. Ask them in the Discord, okay? Airbnb, 2 down, green, calls 119.78. AFRM, 2 down, green, hammer candle. We can look for calls at 22.89. And let's put the first target in right there at 23.72 for you guys. AMC has a 2 down that finished green. Great time frame continuity right here. We can take calls at 9.35. Adobe, ADBE, tight little inside bar. Adobe, we can look for calls at 299.28 or puts And that's what I would like to see, is a put at 293.46. That would give us full time frame continuity to the downside. CVX had a 2 down, finished green. We'll look for calls at 156.95. Disney, inside bar, calls at 109.19, puts at 107.04. DocuSign, 2 down, finished green. We'll look for calls at 57.33 on DocuSign. And let's move this target here. And then we will move this next target. I'm not even going to use it as a target. That's too close. That's our next target. Okay, that's on DocuSign. Next up, we've got Procter & Gamble with an inside bar. Calls at 138.46, puts at 137.23. Still looking to break this pink line, which would give us 2 down on the week. Plug Power, 2 down, finished green, calls at 28.40. TGT, that's Target with a nice inside bar. First triggers, and that's good time frame continuity there. Calls at 165.70 and puts at 162.03, and the target mark there at the bottom. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when I'm looking at day trades, I need, in order for me to make a trade, I need this hourly and this daily to be in the same direction. And if you go check out the SPY series, the very first video, or any of the videos, that's what it's based off of. This hourly and daily being in the same direction, and us taking triggers on the 30-minute chart, okay? So go check out those videos. It'll actually be at the end. If you wait till the end, you can click on that video and watch it. Twitter, TWTR, 2 down green. Great time frame continuity. Calls at 41.74. Uber, inside bar. Calls at 31.98. Puts at 31.06. Targets marked out for you guys there. XLU. Here we go. 2 down, finish green. Calls at 74.97. And we've got this great time frame continuity right across the board. Everything is green. We have buyers everywhere. So let's look for XLU to trend up. XEL. This has the exact same thing, but we are a 1-3 setup. Okay, so we have an outside bar. I'm going to look for a 1-3-2. It's not really a strat setup, but I'm going to look for a 2 bar up off of this 3, and I'm going to look for time frame continuation to continue to the upside. And I guess that's the list, guys. So make sure you're following me on Twitter. Subscribe down below. Click that bell. Get in on that Discord. And make sure you watch that SPY series, okay? It's very interesting. It's a very good series if you want to learn how to trade SPY, okay? Good luck trading on Tuesday, guys. I wish you nothing but green, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.